A big part of PBL culture is that students work as independently as possible. They manage themselves, their own work, their teams, with as little intervention from the teacher as
The ground
possible.
gets super saturated, the lane kind of moves into like
That's what's going to end up going in this box?
Yes.
Are you just going to print that out or draw it?
We're going to draw it.
Cool.
I think.
In the beginning of the school year, we've started building culture by learning about the students. So we have a project where we learned about the students, but not only because they're learning about themselves, they learn about each other, but what do they know about themselves so that they can work better with others?
One of the things that is in the world is we work together on what this world would be like. So they create class norms. You actually can see in my room. They decide some of the grading structure of the class. They decide how the class is laid out. They decide certain learning strategies. We experiment at different times with different things that they want to try or that I've heard and we try. All of that to help them see that this is only as good as what we make it.
It has to do with the way that teacher and students interact around asking questions. Who gets to ask the questions? Are students invited to ask questions, or do most of the questions come from the teacher?
We are now ready to create our need-to-know list. What we'll do is each group will share out one question, and I'm going to capture it on the sticky note.
Tell me what you have to say.
I wonder if it's only public schools that have lead in their water.
What do you think?
I think so. I think because public schools are built off of the taxpayers' money, and private schools are paid with the parents' money, so obviously they probably have cleaner water than us.
Fascinating. We're going to explore this question together.
One way teachers can model the culture is by providing students with sentence stems, like during a critique protocol. And that way students are sort of shown how they're supposed to talk and think during a project.
I want you to use this stem. Others would say, pick a different corrosive inhibitor is more effective because.
When you're going to give feedback, it's always going to be specific and helpful. So some of the ways you can give feedback is I notice, I like, I wonder.
I really tried to create a classroom culture where students feel safe to take risks. And I think that's the most important thing to me. We do a lot of really difficult thinking and writing in my class. And I also have them in every single unit throughout the year do something verbal. So whether it's a Socratic seminar or a debate or a mock trial, they have to get up in front of each other and talk a lot, and that can be really scary for teenagers. And so I do a lot in the beginning of the year to create norms around being okay with failure and taking risks and trying new things. I tell them every single day at the end of class that I think they're brilliant and perseverant and that they work hard. And I try lots and lots of positive reinforcement.
That's okay. You guys did an amazing job today with these discussions. I'm super impressed with your ability to take information from the text, ask each other questions, and help each other come to a better understanding.
So culture building is something that happens over time. It doesn't just happen once at the start of a project and then you figure, well, the culture's established, we can go on. Culture building is an ongoing process that involves the teacher as well as the students.